Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I know it's been a while since I was online, but yeah, I was just too busy, so I just wanted to post another video because I don't want this channel to die since I invested so much time into it. And I would just like to give you some updates and my general thoughts on the Dunya, Islam, and everything else, because we're entering a very interesting phase. I think I have a pulse on the culture and shift of the world because I'm tuned into the news, which I used to hate in the past, but now I'm back plugged in, and with more updates, with more news about the things that's happening in the world, especially with the genocide we all know about. It's just reaffirming the iman and the deen of Allah. If you think about it, everything is kind of following the steps that will eventually lead to the day of judgment. And it's just really interesting to watch from the distance, since we already know what's going to happen, right? And then people are unaware, and some people have different beliefs, of course, but from a Muslim's perspective, we know what is happening and we understand what's happening. It's quite difficult to explain this to non-Muslims. It's very difficult. Also, just like in a political level or material level, you have to explain so many layers of programming to them that it just makes it so difficult, because you cannot convey so much information in one chat. So it requires years of de-informizing yourself from the former information you had to then build on your new information and new belief. So I just find it very difficult. So I don't really engage much in any discussions, because once you shifted someone's mind to be Allah centric and to really believe there's a creator and that Islam is true, if you can get someone to that level, then naturally everything will follow from that. Most of the time, I mean, there are some weird Muslims who say they're Muslims but they go against the Ummah, but 95% of Muslims, 99, I don't know, 99% of Muslims are aligned on most of the things. So that's great, So I think rather than talking about, political things and others which are important, we should focus also on just bring people back to Allah. Because when you bring people back to Allah, this is everything. And it's like, if you can build a relationship between a person and Allah, that will never go away for them. Even if they become astray or something, they'll still have that connection. So I think that's number one work that has to be done. But anyways, I've been just caught up in the dunya so much. I'm traveling all the time. I'm gonna travel again now, subhanallah. I have kids, family, house building, finishing the house. Subhanallah, I'm so close yet so far away. I'm leading the community, doing my Jummas and stuff. So there's a lot of things on my plate, and I just wasn't able to find even like a moment in a day to reflect and think about YouTube and what I want to say, because there's always like a research you need to do and just find what's trending and then react on something like reaction. Do you know these thumbnails when they say like brutal truth or something exposed? Like, I hate those type of videos, and I just don't want to do them. Like, I know these videos that I'm posting are not as interesting because they are just like non-scripted. They just kind of, I'm just going off top of my head. There's nothing in plan. But if I plan and research and edit and stuff, that's great, but that's a YouTuber job. I'm not a YouTuber. I have a real job. And then I have other things I'm doing. Like, YouTube is just for me a channel where I can share ideas with people, and then also get you guys to know what's going on in Slovakia and the Muslim community we have developed here, so that you can support us, inshallah, with the new building which we have in plans, and the designs are also finishing. But the problem is, no one has time for this project, you know what I'm saying? So we have to wait until next year. Then the Ramadan comes, we're gonna be busy, right? Inshallah. I can't wait for Ramadan just to purify myself, subhanallah, because I tell myself outside of Ramadan, like, hey, you're gonna read the Quran every day and stuff like that, and then I don't do it. I don't do it, and it's a missed opportunity. Like I found out the simplest way to pull me back to not practicing, I'm practicing always, but to pull me back to sort of have this better connection with Allah is just reading the Quran. Because even if you read the translation, let's hear some tafsir, even that is enough, because most of the verses you don't really need to know the Arabic to understand the meaning of them. There are other type of verses which you do, but a lot of them are super simple to understand. And so if you read a translation, it's clear, you get the point, you get the message. And I think that is crucial, to just have that in your day, like 10-20 minutes before Isha or after Isha or after Fajr, I don't know. Just do it. And if you have kids, then do it at night, I guess. Anyways, this is something we have to implement more. Of course, everybody has problems. So anyways, just a quick update from me. I'm Jan, I'm working on the Dunya, building companies and then also other things. But alhamdulillah, everything is good, and we'll see, subhanallah, what this life will bring us. But yeah, I just wanted to share this update, and then hope to be in touch, inshallah, soon with some better videos, because I'm gonna be traveling again to Berlin and Düsseldorf and Essen and Duisburg and all the other places in Germany. I'm gonna show you so many mosques, guys, you've never seen, like huge mosques. And I'm also gonna show you, and then maybe next year, inshallah, I'll go to the US for a few weeks, if I'm not gonna get deported. So we'll see, subhanallah. All right, I'll see you later. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.